take a crazy chance.
Why not
do
a crazy chance?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do an intro. Okay. So,
Why not? Why not?
okay. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the Boondoggle podcast.
Do you want to know something that I just thought of in the
What?
middle of this intro?
What?
So, I was at my apartment earlier, and my brother was sitting in his chair at his computer, and I was standing behind him, and in this, like, kind of gremlin voice, I was like, oh my god, my foot is itchy, holy heck. And he turned to me, and he was like, what? And I was like, my foot's itchy? And he was like, oh, I thought you said your butt is itchy. He was like, okay, cool story? Question mark?
Question mark.
He legitimately says question mark.
And just be like your brother.
And we weren't even expecting an accountant story today, but here we go.
They just kind of show up. Anyway, hello. Boondoggle podcast. I'm Michelle. I have a yellow background. There, I did it.
I'm Lindsay in the blue background, and I'm tired. I'm so tired.
I'm Rebecca, and I have a purple background.
My name is Kelsey. I like to eat lettuce leaf. Cabbage not enough. No, cabbage leaf, lettuce not enough. I messed
Dude.
up.
You screwed up.
Dude, I wrote that haiku, didn't I?
Yeah, you did back in high school.
Oh my god. I don't even remember why.
You were like taking
yearbook.
computers or something.
I don't know.
It was one of those things where we just don't know.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. I think that before we started, I just think that I remembered a story.
What?
It happened yesterday. I was coming home from work, and I was walking in the rain because it was raining, and I saw that there was people in my living room, and I could hear that they were watching TV, and I was like, oh my god, it sounds really intense, and I was like, oh wait, I could totally scare them because Rebecca and Daniel and Jose were there, and so I opened our little gate because we have a little gated area in front of our townhouse, and I slammed it, and I scared friggin' Jose.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You're such a person.
I have to clarify what exactly was happening on our side when that happened. It's exactly as she said, but what happened was we were playing, or they came over because when I was living with them, they would watch me play The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, you were telling me
So
about that.
now they have to come over here to watch me play the second season. So I haven't played the third episode until last night, which is when I finished. And we got to the end, and as per usual, stuff's going down, and I do something that causes somebody to start screaming, and there's noises everywhere.
That's what I heard.
As she starts screaming, you just hear a outside.
That's what I heard. And so I was like, I'm gonna do this.
And I'm like, what freaking timing? You were literally a few minutes away from that game ending. And that's when you were If you were just a little bit later, that wouldn't have happened. You scared Joe. It was really funny, but you kind of freaked me out too. And I'm not as much as her because I was like, what the hell is that? And I'm like trying to concentrate on the game because I don't know what's gonna happen. But
See, now
we were laughing
I
about
watched
it for like
play
10 minutes.
all of episode. It's episode 3 that's out, right? Or is it 4?
4 just came out, but it was episode 3 that we were playing.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about. Okay, I still know what happens in 3, but I thought you were talking about 4 because I'm like, yeah. I could see people screaming in that point and stuff like that, but it's still like, that's funny but sad at the same time. I hate when people get scared.
Yeah. It's just really funny.
Yeah.
We literally laughed about that for like 10-15 minutes.
So yeah, that was my story. I thought I'd tell it.
It's a co-story.
I have a little bit of a story. It happened earlier last week. My dad found a rubber bug behind our washing machine.
A rubber bug?
Okay.
Yeah, like when you're a kid and you get those like little like things at the dollar store and stuff.
Okay.
It was like one of those. So like he was like, I'm doing this, I'm gonna scare like your mom and stuff like that. So he put it right to the cat's food, which is like right when you come in the door. People that don't know the layout of my house.
Mm-hmm.
And like first off, my cat was spooked by it because she tapped it and she jumped back, and then she was like, whatever. And then mom and sister came up from the cottage, like they completely left it. They didn't look at it, but then my sister was leaving to head back to the cottage, and you just hear her say, "Oh my god, what the hell?" And she's like, freaked out. And like I'm hysterically laughing. My mom's confused, and mine was gone. So I'm like, "Oh no, he missed his plan." So I had to reenact it to him, and that's funny. And she was all mad for like the night. She's like, "You're not supposed to do that." And we're like, we can do it if we want.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting spooked. Spooky, scary.
No, not yet.
It's not October yet.
It's Spooktober.
Okay, so did anybody else have a story or?
I saw some baby turkeys on the way to. I almost said school. No, on the way to work.
On the way to
On
school.
the way to school,
I saw some
baby turkeys.
Yeah, like I was on the school bus and everything because I'm in kindergarten.
Did you just put a link to baby turkeys? Is that what you
Yes,
just
I did. Yes, I did. Why? Because they're freaking cute. Okay.
They are cute.
Oh my god, they are adorable.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw 2 of them next to the highway with their mother. Thank you that they were alive. They weren't roadkill, but they were just standing there and they were so fluffy and cute. And I saw them 2 days in a row. Maybe they were trying to cross over. I don't know.
Crossover.
Cross over the highway.
I thought you meant like crossover into the afterlife.
Maybe they were trying to pick the right car to walk in front of.
Oh my god.
If you go a little bit further down the Google page, you'll see a baby, like a human baby, in a turkey outfit.
Yeah, see it at the top of the page too.
Is it?
Yeah, under
No,
costume.
I mean, like, go down the page and it's like food turkey, not bird turkey.
Oh.
So like, it's on a plate and
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my god,
I
I don't know
realized.
why, but talking about turkeys on plates just reminded me that there's a Meatloaf song I want to look up.
Okay.
Meatloaf. I would
Alright.
do anything for love, but I won't.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so what's this game?
It's
Okay.
a 5-player game. If I do recall. I don't know.
Called
What game?
Gigantic?
Gigantic. Yeah, it's going into alpha soon. Rebecca and I for it. and it is. It's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Oh no! Where's the summary for it? Oh, it's a game where heroes battle alongside a massive guardian in the supremacy, and they're okay. Did I put the trailer in there? Yes, I did.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so there's an owl character, and he's got like this little like mouse cat as a sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Char-like character. Oh, they released a new one! They released the robot Becca.
Oh, I see this.
Yeah, there was a robot one, and it's really cool. And then they have like this little like dwarf person. He looks crazy.
Oh, the like.
And they have this
fat guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
Uncle Seven. Sven.
Uncle Seven.
Uncle Seven. I'm glad you know the name Seven, Lindsay. all the Sevens across the land.
Seven.
And there's like this like off-year sort of character. He's like the ranger. And then there's like this assassin lady. But it's like from what we've seen with gameplay and stuff, it's going to be a lot of fun.
So, like, what is it? Is it...
Okay, so you
play
as like this group, kind of like it seems almost kind of like when you're playing Dungeon Defenders, only
yeah.
Okay.
Instead of defending a dungeon, you're defending like this giant that goes with you and fights with you.
Think of like Shadow of the Colossus, like the Colossi. It's sort of like it's sort of like you're defending one of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they can fight back for you.
Yeah, so they can like walk around the terrain or whatever and stomp on enemies or something like that. And then you have to it's also like if he dies then you're pretty much like done, I think. I think that's how you lose. Maybe.
Yeah, and I don't like with
kind of like if you lost your dungeon, bam.
yeah, but I don't think it's a horde mode. I think it's like almost PvP. I think like from like it shows, it looks like it's more PvP.
Yeah, it looks like you fight another kind of group. It could probably be like different PC characters or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're in the same kind of format where they have a giant and you have to like beat their giant before they beat yours, and you can like climb on top of it, and it looks really cool in the video.
It's also just a beautiful looking. It's just, it's beautiful. I want it. It looks kind of Wind Waker-ish.
It's gorgeous.
It's got
It's a gorgeous game.
It's gorgeous.
CG kind of.
Yeah, but no, it really reminds me of.
That's what I'm trying to think of.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really
like if you got 4 other friends, sign up for the alpha. At least Beck and I did. Did your brother sign up too?
Did. Yeah. He watched the video and then he went, click.
Yeah, like if you like that sort of thing where it's team based. Cute.
Mm-hmm.
Important text from my brother. This pea soup is thicker than stew. Okay.
Wait, thank you.
Good to know.
What news?
Good to know.
This pea soup is thicker than stew. What does that mean?
Is
stew thick?
Yeah.
It was thick.
Stew's usually like gravy thick.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, and soup is supposed to be like light.
Soup is runny.
Yeah.
Stew is
not runny.
I didn't know. I always pictured stew as like water with carrots in it or something.
Oh my god!
Really?
I don't know. I don't eat stew.
Yummy.
That'd be really gross.
Yummy carrot
Like chicken noodle soup?
What?
What?
I thought you said you don't eat soup, and I was like,
Stew. I don't eat
Yeah,
stew.
that's it.
I eat soup.
You eat soup.
So what is this dye gets delayed?
Dragon Age Inquisition.
Die.
Basically,
I'm
feel
sorry.
dead inside. Die. We'll die from here on out. Anyway, so Die got delayed 6 weeks from October something or other, like early, like October 9th to November 21st. And people are saying, "Oh, they're changing the sexual characters," and I'm like, "Oh, god damn it, no! I just want to play this game."
Like, I don't understand. Why do you think that the sexual...
Because a lot of people are complaining because they have a female only romance, and then there's also a male only romance, and people are like, "But I want to romance them with this gender," and it's like kind of out of luck, but like,
Yeah, but it's like in a character.
Wouldn't that be the same as real life? Like, you can't romance someone who isn't into you.
Right? Like, like, I feel bad that I can't, like, romance Morgan or whatever in Dragon Age Origin, but I get that it's kind of...
Oh, no, she's not. She's not.
Because I'm a girl.
Liliana, is that it?
No, Liliana you can romance.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, she's not gender specific. She's...
There's two that are... Because there's 4 in Origin where it's like 2 are straight and then 2 are bisexual.
Yeah.
So you can get with 3 people, but not all 4.
Yeah, well, like...
Which I don't have a problem with.
in Dragon Inquisition, you have, as far as I know, 2 that are straight, 2 that are gender specific. Then you have a pansexual bull, and then there's 8. So we're missing 3.
Wait, when you say that, do you mean that there's a bull that you can romance?
Pretty much. 1 second, I'll find.
Well, it seems like a pretty big list of characters, like...
Oh, yeah, like in...
to choose from.
Yeah.
So, I don't see, like, the biggest problem.
It's because...
Just making it more realistic, I think. Like, I get that people want to have the option, but sometimes you don't get that option in real life.
Yeah, people don't understand that. Like, that's the whole pander to me, make the game what I want.
Mm-hmm.
I would think that would be a lot of work to try to change that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, like, because that's generally the first thing you do.
Okay, yeah, I guess
I
this
wanna-
guy has bullhorns.
Yeah. His name is the Iron Sword.
Oh,
I have to check this. Oh, wow.
wow.
That's
When
kinda
you
creepy.
said pansexual bull, I thought you meant something
like a
else. I was like, Lindsay, what are you trying to say?
I literally imagined a minotaur.
I had this really bad joke in my head because he's called Iron Bull and he's pansexual. I'm like, I mean, he's an iron pan.
Iron Man?
I'm like a pan made out of iron, and I'm like, no, that doesn't make this joke work. I'm not going to say it.
He's a cast iron bull. Whenever you said, like, a bull, I actually thought of a cow. I was just expecting you to send, like, a picture of a dairy cow.
Anyway, no, so far, yeah, there's Cassandra, she's male only, Cullen, female only, Doria, male only, Iron Bull, both sexes, Josephine, sexes, Sarah is female only, and then if you can romance Liliana in this, she will also be both sexes then.
Okay, so it seems like there's more options for people that aren't straight, right?
Yeah.
Like that.
And people are complaining about that. Well, like, okay, you played Dragon Age 2 yet, but Cassandra, I cannot picture her being like a lesbian or for both sexes. She seems like straight. I'm like,
Doesn't mean anything though. Just because somebody seems that way.
Well, it's you like if in the game and you know the character more.
Does it matter?
Like, just like hit on guys a lot, or
no? It's you have to play the game out. Like you have to play it to understand it, sort of thing. Because you haven't played it yet, so I don't want to spoil anything for what our characters truly like.
Yeah, like I don't have a problem with them having like those relationships. I really like those relationships. I wanted to romance Morgan when I saw her. I was like, she's super rad, but I can only be best friends with her.
BFF and nothing.
Guy. Or haven't met the other dude yet, but I don't really
like.
I
know who you're about. Is it the
elf dude?
Yeah.
I haven't seen yet, and
I didn't. I just kept thinking about Antonio Banderas when he popped up.
What?
Wait, what?
The elf character. He is like literally the elf version of Antonio Banderas. He is Zorro.
Is the voice that's like similar? Or
yeah,
does he just look similar?
It's the voice and sort of the Zorro character.
Okay.
But like when you see it, you're gonna be like, what?
I'll find out when I get there. But
yeah, exactly.
Right now, I'm kind of like just Alistair because I don't really like Liliana. What's her name? Liliana?
Yeah, Liliana.
I've only just met her though, but so far it's just a bunch of. I was part of like religion or whatever, and I'm like, I don't know anything about you other than you're a religion-ish person.
You better power Dragon Age Origins in 2 so you can romance Cullen and Bree.
Oh my god. Okay, it like me. It made me think you could romance one.
All right.
You can't in the first one. But anyway, moving on from my personal experiences. Yeah, I don't really care that they're delaying it 6 weeks. Like that's like just over a month. That's
first heard it, I was like, oh no, it's the end of the world. Then I was like, oh, they gonna make it better.
I didn't think you were speaking English there for a second. I didn't know what was going on.
I don't really mind.
I was like, what the hell is going on?
I want to listen to that.
I thought you were going to say I want to reheat that.
I thought that too.
Throw it in the microwave.
But yeah, I don't really care if games get delayed by a few weeks or whatever. Like, I'm still holding out for freaking Last Guardian, and that's really
oh my god, yeah.
So
yeah, like
as long as it comes out, I'm happy, and if it's good, I'm also happy. If you took that time and just, didn't fix anything, then I'd be like, really?
It's BioWare, and like Dragon Age was the first, I think at least it was their first big game, like one that they put a lot of effort into. Like, I mean, look at all of the like eating you can do in Origins. Like, they've spent a lot of time on it, so they're like, this has to live up to the other things and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The other things?
The other games.
The other things?
Oh,
down.
I just kind of looked it up, and I didn't even realize they were like Canadian, but I guess they are.
Alberta team, I think.
Alberta team.
Based in Edmonton. Edmonton. Why did I say Alberta?
Because Edmonton's in Alberta.
No, their headquarters are in Edmonton.
Alberta.
Which is in Alberta.
Oh, Edmonton, Alberta.
No, it's Edmonton, Ontario.
Sad now.
So, Legend of Korra game. I haven't seen anything on this.
I saw gifs of it.
I saw one singular GIF. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I saw the video when I saw it, so I went and clicked in on the video and watched it because it was only like 15 minutes. But it's
Only like 15 minutes.
and I
15
played
minutes
kind
of
of
my
in the
life.
background, so I just kind of listened to it when I did stuff. But I watched like gameplay footage and stuff, and it looks pretty good. Platinum's doing it. They did Bayonetta. I liked Bayonetta.
They did what game? Wonderful. Right? Yeah.
Wonderful
Wonderful.
101.
Yeah. Didn't they
yes.
do that one? Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And that seemed like a very fun game.
I think I'm just bad at it because I played the demo and I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't like this game. I think it just messes with me. I'm not used to those controls. But anyway, this Legend of Korra game looks really kind of similar. Like when I went in and watched the video, it kind of looked like the same style as the show and everything. So
Yes.
that's what was nice.
Let's
and the
just-
way that they fought in it looked really cool. Like, it actually looked like moves from the show and stuff. So it's not like they didn't do their work. Like,
No, it'd be cool.
somebody...
You know, it'd be cool if it was added pro bending.
It is there.
It is. I didn't watch that far in the video.
They mentioned it, like, midway through or something, I think.
Oh,
Like, saying...
Okay.
There's this thing called pro bending and the blah blah blah. But if you really want information on it, probably go watch the video because
Yeah.
that's
By this point, only Rebecca did. Well, listen.
I just seen it once and I wasn't totally paying attention. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm hoping it turns out good. The game takes place between like book 1 and book 2, which is apparently like a 2-week time span.
Okay.
That's what they said. So if you guys want to know what the time span was, where it took place, because I was wondering for a little bit when I was watching the video, I was like, oh, there's Equalisp and those.
Yeah, I saw that part, and I was like,
This could just probably be a demo, so it's not really. I can't really base of what's gonna happen in the game. So I don't know. They're saying there's like a new enemy, obviously, like a new bad guy, but I don't know who. And yeah, so we gotta find out more information about it before.
And then, in the same sort of category, Legend of Korra is being removed from TV and is just going to be released digitally.
Really?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they
They're
already
putting
should have
it
done
aside.
that from the start, maybe.
Because they had good viewing for, like, the first season, and it's just kind of plummeted. So, like...
Maybe because the second season sucked.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
too.
Or it
like
was
the-
probably... People watched, like, the first
People-
season, and then they, like... It would, like, slowly just decline. Because, I don't know.
I
Well,
think.
You also got about the demographic that's watching it. It's not going to be kids or anything. It's not like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Well, I don't know. They
Under.
might watch it.
Kids
True.
still watch it.
Still
I would.
watch.
I would think. So.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Who's
They're-
talking to you about this? Probably not.
What?
It's not entirely, I think, just that the show isn't doing well. I think there's other problems that they're having that they're just not handling well. Because apparently, I think there was a problem with there being leaks before the show, and they
yeah,
didn't know how to handle that. So something happened with that, and then they kept changing the time slot and put it on really late at night for like kids, I guess. And they switched around the time slot a lot, like, apparently. Like, they're like, now at 8:30, or now at new time, 8 o'clock. And it's like, why are you switching it around? Why do you have, like, 10 episodes of SpongeBob and then, like, one
Yeah.
episode? Like,
Episodes of SpongeBob. Yes.
did very well. It's almost like they kind of wanted it to happen this way.
Yeah.
It feels like. So
But
that's
it also didn't help that, like, was it at one point they were doing, like, 2 episodes a week?
I
Like
think
a
they did
board
that.
block? Yeah, it was something where, like, this is extremely strange. Like,
My
why are
question
episodes? It's not the premiere.
is, so now we can't watch it, right? You can only watch it if you're in the States.
Get blocker. That's
Get a
what
what?
I'm
Get
doing. Okay, because it's on Nick, and Nick doesn't like anyone not in the States. You have to get you either got to watch it on sketchy ass sites, or you got to get Hola Unblocker,
Oh,
What?
which is what I use just for Nick,
Yeah.
just so that I can watch Korra.
yeah, I'm probably not gonna do that, so
Yeah.
it's too much effort.
I agree.
But yeah, it's you know
Because
So-
they have all of the episodes up to date on Nick.
I just realized that they were basically like, okay, we're not getting as many viewers as we'd like, so let's limit ourselves even more and just
Yeah.
put it on a site that's restricted to one country.
Yeah, like, shouldn't you
Yeah.
be advertising this more? Shouldn't you be, like, putting it up places, like, during the week?
Well,
and
it's
stuff
also
like,
on
like, I don't...
it's also on Hulu, but once again, that's
That's
American.
only in the States, yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
mistake.
like I was thinking, like, oh, maybe that. No.
Will
that-
it not be put on other websites, like in other countries? Like YTV used to have it, but I guess that's because they aired it on TV.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
I'm not
probably
sure.
it.
Like, maybe they'll think about opening it to a different site where people can actually watch it.
because maybe we might be able to watch it on Nick Canada later on
that a
as
thing?
the season's finished. Yeah,
We have Nick
Yeah.
Really?
Canada.
yeah.
They have a channel in Canada. So.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
All right, I have a little story. I went to go and watch the premiere of the season of Legend of Korra on my TV because I was home and stuff like that, and we have Nick Canada, and like I'm just sitting there, I'm getting all excited, and then like more SpongeBob comes on, and I'm like, "Where's Legend of Korra?" Because like I remember watching one of the premieres for the past books on like Nick Canada the day it premiered, and I'm like, what's going on? And then I noticed it was like went SpongeBob, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and like that, and it just like changed between the two, and I'm like what's going
Those are the only shows they have.
I
They
know.
need to
Pretty
let
much.
SpongeBob go.
They need to
Well,
let him
Rob-
die.
They just
They
need
do.
to let
Sorry
him
to this.
decline a little bit. Slowly until there's only like one or two
there
episodes
comes
a
a
day
point in every show's life where it has to end, and they
where you
well
can't show it
overstepped.
at least like 25 times a day.
Yeah.
Oh my
They
god!
they have to kill it, and then they can just show like a rerun a day, and that's it. That's all you're
Yeah.
allowed. You need to cut back. You're addicted.
You have a problem, Nick.
It was also
Okay.
because we had to go show like they showed like book two of they had the exact same episode for an hour.
What?
What?
Wait, they showed the same episode over and over again for an hour?
Yeah, twice.
What?
They
Why?
did. I don't know, but I'm like, I don't understand this channel. I don't understand the people in it. I'm like, what?
Shouldn't you take like last week's episode and then put it as the before episode
I
for the
think
one that's coming up?
They had to have messed up there. That had to have
Yeah,
been a
because I've
mess.
only seen that once.
They probably just messed up for that.
Yeah.
But I think
Just-
it's
I'm
really
like-
funny how
I'm like, why am I watching this again? I didn't PVR it.
I think it's really funny how they decided to give this news that they're going like digitally and stuff right before like Comic-Con weekend.
Oh my god, that was a little annoying.
You know what else was funny? If you go on Nick's page on Facebook, I just found this like if you go on Nick's page and you look at all the comments people put, it's just like all Legend of Korra comments and things that like don't involve Legend of Korra as like protest or whatever. So people put like Team Avatar. There was one that was funny that like actually kind of related. I don't know. There was like some sports thing, and they were like, "This ball. What about air ball? Am I right, Legend of Korra?"
Oh, there was an article I was reading, and I really wish I found it, like, or could find it again, because it was talking about how Korra was going on hiatus. Oh, it might be in that IGN one, but anyway, like Nick was talking about how it was on hiatus after like this weekend before, and like people were like, "Wait, what? How can it go on hiatus? It's only on like the 8th episode and stuff like that." And
Yeah,
then
no.
they still are like, "Yeah, it's on hiatus," and then we're all like, "No, just threw it on your site and you don't care."
Yeah, I just think
It's like
that
we're
this...
gonna sweep it under the rug, and that's just really disappointing.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, I did. That was really disappointing.
Fart. I fart on command.
On command.
Anyway, but yeah,
That wasn't a command. I meant to say request. That wasn't a request. It was a command.
And
Fart.
requests.
fart. That wasn't a request. It was a command. Anyway, I just think that Legend of Korra isn't doing too well. Maybe
No.
they'll do better with the game. Maybe.
Well, like,
I think it really sucks
this
because this
season
is
is
so
really
far.
good.
Yeah, I was about to say it's like the best season so far.
we're like, just forget seasons
2.
1 and just, oh yeah, just namely 2 and a little bit of parts of
Season-
1.
Book 1 had its ups and downs. Like it kept you interested, but you were still like, oh, why are they doing that sometimes? And then book 2, I just felt like it only kind of got interesting near the end, and by then it had just been set up by kind of like mad
two-
stuff.
2 was slap in the face. It was like,
They had to
I like
go
this.
backwards to come back forwards. I think the reason why they had to do it though is because they still weren't like expecting having to do that second season. So it's almost like they had to do a filler season just to get where they
Yeah.
are in book 3.
well, like, it's good now because they know they've been,
Yeah, they're on their stride.
well, like, also because, like, season 1, they were like a 12 short season, like, whatever. Then they were like, hey, want to do a season 2? And they were like, God, no, God have mercy. And then they were like, hey, you want to do season 4? And they were like, can we take back what we had? No.
Put it on air if we do a season 4. Like,
I bet it's going to get a TV premiere, and then it's just going to go on the site.
I
I can see that happening.
I think what really sucks about it is that, you know, the studio's trying so hard with this season and stuff. And then it's like Nickelodeon's like, oh, stuff screwed up for it and we're not going to try to fix it now. So we're just going to sweep it under the rug like it never happened. So that's what I find irritating is that it's screwing over like the creators and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Another show that isn't screwing up is Ruby, because
Yeah.
Volume 2 has
I don't know
started.
if it has time. I'm kidding, no.
What?
I said it still has time to screw up.
Oh. Well, I mean, technically it does, but
So
I should
far,
hope
it's
not.
Wow,
pretty good.
such a good episode. I loved it. Wow.
Go watch it, Kelsey.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
She will by the time probably that this comes
We're
out.
just saying it's good. It's a good start.
Yeah.
A plus.
Probably like watch it right
Good
whenever
job.
we're done this.
I really like, I won't get too much into it.
Yeah, just talk about it. You can talk about it vaguely.
There's this part with Ruby, like Team Ruby and Team Juniper or whatever. And I liked how they pulled stuff from like the trailers or whatever. Like that's what it felt like. You're like, oh, I remember that. I remember that. I remember that.
Oh, you mean the used it for a trailer. That
Yeah,
particular
but they
scene.
kind of changed it. I won't say
Yeah.
too much. And I liked the red versus blue joke in there that they had.
I didn't know that there was a red versus blue joke.
I didn't either until later. I was like, oh, that's neat. I don't
I
care.
kind of started laughing. Like my brain was like, that's funny. You know it's funny. And I was like, why is it funny? I've heard it before. And then I was like, oh, right. And I just laughed more. Do you want me to like tell you what part it was? Or?
Yeah, try to like ease me in to see if I can figure out.
It
what
was near the end.
Okay.
Where they were talking about the two of them were talking about a guy near the beginning of the episode, and they were like, "Oh, he was like this. Oh no, he was more like this thing. What, like this?" And then
Yeah,
sort
no,
of-
I don't think I'll get it.
You'll have to rewatch it more or less. Then you'll be like,
they say like Puma and joke, so
Oh,
it's more
okay.
Puma Matata.
Puma Matata.
It's more of a reference than a joke, but it was still making me laugh.
Hapumba Matata. Too much.
But yeah, no, I'm excited to see how this volume, plans out.
I think I like this first episode a bit more than the first episode.
Yeah, I think that this season's gonna be better. Actually.
Yeah.
Well, also you have to remember the first season they want to just tell you what's happening and who these characters are, and the second season it's like, you want to do this? Why don't we?
Yeah, first season
Sort of
was more
thing.
like setting up for
Yeah.
like what's really gonna happen, which I'm kind of okay with because
Mhm.
it let them catch a stride then,
Yeah.
and now they can like really go for broke sort of deal. And
Rupert.
so even if I go for Brooke, yeah.
Go for Brooke. Vote for her.
Even if there's like some things with the first season that I'm like meh with, and some things that I really actually do like, it's like I feel like they're getting better in this season because they got to work on the first season. So
They have grown as well.
Did you say Hakuna Matata? It makes sense. Is that what you said? Sorry.
Hakuna Matata to everything.
Hakuna Matata. It makes sense. But yeah, people go watch Ruby because it's good. If you didn't watch the first season, watch it and then watch this.
can watch it in an
next
hour.
episode. Yeah,
Real
they're short.
wubby.
yeah.
Rawubby.
That's when Joe was over after you scared her.
Okay.
We went to go see if the first episode was on YouTube or whatever because my brother hadn't watched it yet.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, let's just watch it now. And then I tried looking it up, and she's like, that doesn't say Ruby, that says Ruwooby. And we're like, yeah.
Dude, I found it okay. I'm just gonna like mention this, but the day that it came out, I was sitting and I was doing like nothing that involved Ruby or anything. I wasn't looking at anything Ruby related, and I was like, oh yeah, Ruby comes out today. And then I looked at the time and I was like, it comes out right now. So like I went to the Rooster Teeth site and it was like coming out in 3, 2, 1, and I was like, oh wow. What? Got there just in time.
There was a little thing that annoyed me from Tumblr, because I'm only a member, like a sponsor or anything. So like we had that extra like half hour wait. I got spoiled on something. You probably all saw that, like me talking about it. Like it had to be Ruby spoilers and spoilers all blacklisted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know why the heck Ruby 2 is now.
I don't know.
Can you figure that
Is
out,
what?
though? Didn't somebody
It's
explain?
because one person said right before the episode episode started for sponsors. Oh yeah, why don't we tag everything Ruby too? Like, that's not a fair warning for other people. Just saying. Because like it was bad because the person tagged it as Ruby 2, and I'm like,
I
good
wouldn't.
job, guys.
Why would you just take it as that though? That's kind of weird.
That's what I
To
mean.
me.
Like I could understand like going Ruby 2 if like that's specific with your tagging, Rebecca. But yeah, like
I just put Ruby for Ruby.
I'm just saying. But you're cool. But no, yeah, like this person was a sponsor and just tagged it Ruby 2. Like, I don't understand you.
I do it so I can find shit again.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's understandable. But it's like I can understand it if you're going like Ruby 2 and stuff. If you want to be like, if you want to find a very specific thing like this volume.
I find that understandable if you're like a specific blog.
Yes.
If you're specifically a Ruby blog and you want people to be able to find certain seasons of stuff, then I could see how you would
here's the thing, though.
Ruby 1, Ruby 2, Ruby 3. Yeah. But
There's that F yeah blog that most of us probably
yeah.
put. And they were doing like Ruby 2, Ruby spoilers, Ruby 2 spoilers. They were doing like the whole shebang, and I'm like, I love you.
Yeah.
So much. But the others can go to hell. Shebang.
Oh, baby, when she moves.
But like, I asked people, and only one, well, technically 2 people answered, but they were even like, I don't know, and I'm like, God damn it! Now I gotta attract 2 eggs and block
You
one.
have to attract 2 eggs?
You have to attract 2 mates.
Yes, exactly. But no, it's like it's like now I have to add another thing to the blacklist because of those particular people on my dash. It's like I want to unfollow you, but your quality. I just hate your tagging.
Your quality.
Speaking of, I don't know. Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls.
Season
Gravity
2.
Falls. I can watch that on
It only has
TV.
1 season?
Yeah, I was just reading that and I was like, wait, season 2.
It's a not super popular Disney show.
It should be.
It's really good. It's just not super pop.
It only has 1
it's
Not
season.
super pop.
Super pop.
Like, I think both Rebecca and I have been saying to you guys, you should watch.
I would if I could watch it somewhere.
I know.
I think that I watched an episode and I stopped.
I kind of want to show you one episode that you might like, but it's like second last episode because it's got Bill in it, and I like Bill.
That episode was awesome.
Like, it's probably my favorite episode.
Was that Dreamscape?
Yeah, Dreamscape.
Yeah.
But I was like, but there's like plot going into this, and
You're like, I can't just show you this.
and just hand this off to somebody. But it's a really cool show where
It's like
it's really
kids
like
supernatural.
It's like Kids of Supernatural.
I don't know how to explain it.
It's like it got good consistency. Like, they really think out the writing and stuff. I think that's part of the reason why it takes so long. Is because
Also, don't forget that the creator is hilarious when it comes to his vines.
The
Oh my
crater.
stuff he like tweets and stuff is.
Like, what should I wear today? It's just a closet full of the same plaid shirt, all in red plaid. I'm like, you are a good person.
Just the general team there is freaking hilarious.
Yeah, wasn't there? He was doing like a AMA or whatever it, and people were like, "What are some things you brought up to Disney being like, oh, I want to put this in the show," and them saying no, like pretty much everything. I find that because it was like generally hilarious.
I remember what that was. Okay, there's a Halloween episode in the first season, and they're like, oh, we want to put on the Halloween party poster, we want to put one thing and then another thing. And the first thing was, I don't even remember what the first thing was, something like candy or something. And the second one was spin the bottle or something, like how spin the bottle. But then they went up and they're like, can we put this or whatever? And they're like, no, you can't put spin the bottle because that like insinuates stuff might happen. I guess they're like, but spin the bottle. He's like, I swear I could find like an episode of like a 60s show where they have spin the bottle. Like, it's really innocent. Like, if you don't think of it that way.
Doesn't
and they're
he
like,
also...
no, we can't do it. And then he was like, all right, I'm going to think of something else. They're like, think of something like FDA or ADA or whatever it is approved. And they're like, all right, we're going to write down this is ADA or FDA approved or whatever for the thing on the sign, and they're like, yeah, that's approved. So they just...
It's the whole fact that the Gravity Falls team, they're so smarmy whenever it comes to Disney. Smarmy. Well, aren't there a lot of like Illuminati in Gravity Falls, if I'm right?
Illuminati what?
Illuminati like jokes and like they like puts just Illuminati stuff in there.
I don't understand why everyone's so like scared and crazed about the Illuminati.
The Illuminati is totally fine. That's what they think it's like. Oh,
yeah.
No, like Disney being like
supernatural things. It's like, no, we're not. You got that wrong. But yeah, they have a bunch of like different symbolisms and stuff. That people who are like Disney conspiracists jump on. Yeah. Like, oh my god! Look, this is a triangle. It's on the dollar. Blah. It's just so funny.
I'll go and rewatch all of season 1. I want to own season 1.
Yeah. They're thinking of like trying to get the Blu-ray out or something. But
okay,
there's been
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say there's been like screenshots for season 2 coming out, and I've been trying to like avoid them so that I don't like know what's happening. I guess.
I'm like, if Rebecca's trying to avoid them, then I will never see them unless she reblogs something. Because you're like the only other person who reblogs that reblogs Gravity Falls.
Yeah, I just follow a blog that like does that stuff. So
I follow a GIF maker who is a Gravity Falls GIF blog.
Yeah, I've seen like videos and stuff pop up, but I haven't gone to watch the videos because I was like, I don't know what the plot. I don't want to know what the plot is so much when I go into it. I've seen like one video and it was like,
you showed me that one.
In a tree or whatever, but yeah, it looks really interesting from what I've like kind of skimmed through when I go through it. Like a bunch of suspicious looking people are gonna be there and stuff like that. Dipper seems to be, I can't really even explain it. I don't
just
sure, but it seems like apparently he seems like he's getting kind of paranoid and stuff, which I'm kind of like excited for. Which sounds really weird, but when I say it. But yeah, it looks interesting. Like it looks like the plot's gonna vamp up some more.
Thickens.
Oh, I have it's kind of a funny story, DVD related. I went into Walmart like last week or like the week before, and there was actually a Orange is the New Black DVD set.
Mm-hmm.
I just found that weird. I'm like, huh.
Why is that weird?
I don't know.
What?
It must be a conspiracy set up by the Illuminati.
A series on DVD?
Well, no, it's because it's a Netflix original series. Is like, I'm like, but
They can still sell DVDs.
they're all about. I know, but I'm just saying, I'm like, but they're all about the digital. But I was just like, I'm just like really weirded out seeing it physical copy.
It's smart, because people still have to be subscribed to Netflix, and then they're like, oh, let's make more, because people will, like, buy it and be silly, because they like, pretty much own it by being subscribed to Netflix.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
people who keep
Rebecca.
hearing about it get to finally watch it.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
So-
at Walmart, there's the first season of Orphan Black for $20.
$20. That's
It's in that case too.
It wouldn't
Like-
be.
Huh?
But
Why wouldn't it have a case?
They're just handing out discs.
I'm just saying, it's a nice case.
Oh,
okay.
okay. I was like, yeah, it has a case.
It's in a case. Ooh,
I hope it has-
fancy. You never seen that before.
Get this, it's got a case.
I'm used to
Dun,
just
dun,
having
dun.
CDs thrown at me.
Speaking of Netflix, you know how I was I kept running into like stuff online that made me think of watching movies, and then I'd go to watch movies on Netflix that I know were there, and then they weren't there anymore. I got those DVDs back from my mom. So
Oh, okay. My sister told me why they were taken down.
Yeah,
It's
my
'cause
brother
they're popular.
too.
And I'm like, they are popular.
my brother explained it, and it wasn't really because of that, I think. I forget exactly how he said it, but it was something like to do with the views and
Yeah.
if it gets so many views or whatever, then since it's like Netflix has to pay for it kind of, then it starts coming out of their pocket. So
Yeah.
they actually just
It could also come down to, like,
take it down or something like
licensing.
that. But yeah.
Yeah.
If their
Like,
license
it
runs
could-
out or whatever.
Being really, like, at this point, it's like, they just took them down. They just
Yeah.
gone.
Whatever, I got the DVDs now, so I'm good.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I watched Mega Man twice today. Mega Mind, sorry.
Mega
Twice
Man.
today.
I was like, Mega Man's on Netflix, or did you watch it on TV? And if it's on TV, where is it on TV?
No, I watched Mega Mind twice today because
That's
there
a
was
good
nothing
movie.
else on. It is a movie. It's
really
like
love Mega
probably it's like my top first movie. Actually, I just like DreamWorks, so it's like
I think my top DreamWorks movie is like Kung Fu Panda 2.
oh.
And then like How to Train Your Dragon and Mega Man are together.
I might say
How to
the
Train Your
El
Dragon is like
Dorado.
my favorite.
Yeah, it's like your dad's favorite too.
It's because it's freaking great. Okay.
It runs
is.
in the family.
My favorite.
To be
is
fair, he really likes Alpha and Omega too. So.
I kind of hate that movie.
I kind of hate it too, man. But no, like probably my favorite DreamWorks movie, The Rotel Dorado.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Probably
thought
because
you
I
said
also can sing all the songs and quote.
I thought you said the Hotel Rotorado, and I was like, what the hell is that?
Am I mumbling
That's
too
not
much?
No, it's just there's, like, glitches sometimes when you
Oh.
talk.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was on my side or hers, so I was like, okay.
No.
If I didn't address it, it would have been a lot funnier. But anyway,
Rotel Dorado is pretty good. I don't
That's
think
a
it's
good
like
one.
though.
Is that? Did they do whatever that movie is? Oh my god, the Prince of Egypt.
King
Yeah.
of
Oh my
the
God.
Castle. Oh.
God, yes,
Was that them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that movie's kind of amazing.
It
that
kind of
movie
is.
is the best.
I was talking to my mom. I think it's because we saw like Hercules or something, and we were talking about movies, and Mom was trying to think of Vin Diesel's name for like Groot and stuff like that, and we came
Yeah.
on to like talking about that new. dumb looking like Moses movie or whatever, and I'm like, you could just watch Prince of Egypt and have a better because the other one looks kind of dumb.
A movie about Moses?
Yeah, like the story of Moses or whatever. They're doing like a movie and it looks kind of like people are wearing armor and shit, and I don't know.
What did Moses even do? Did he part a sea?
Yeah, he parted the sea.
Oh my god.
Do you remember, I was at your house, it was back when you were living next to me, and we watched like a horror movie or something where all the...
Wait, when I was living next to you? I lived next to you like twice.
Like the second time.
The second, okay.
Yeah, we were watching like a horror movie where this guy like goes into this town or whatever, and the
Silent Hill.
No.
I thought
These
Kelsey-
plays like
What?
from the Bible start happening.
I thought-
So like it's
Oh, yeah, no, that's not Silent Hill. That's...
it's not. I know it's not.
Was there like a little girl there too?
I think so.
There's a younger
there's
girl.
little girls in it. So
You know what, guys? It was
What?
Silent Hill.
oh yeah.
Are you sure?
It was.
I don't think it was.
If it's
I think it was
Town,
Silent Hill.
Creepy Kids, Silent Hill.
No, it's not. It was a biblical thing.
It was Silent Hill.
Silent Hill.
Is it the Reaping?
I don't know. Let me try to find it. Hold on.
Oh, frick.
It might be the Reaping because that sounds
I think
familiar.
I think it's the Reaping.
It's the
Wait, what happens in it?
Oh yeah, it's the Reaping. It's
I
the
knew it.
Reaping.
totally.
Because it's the girl. I recognize the girl.
It was the Reaping, but it was also Silent Hill. So
Okay. It was both in one.
There was so much missed among the frogs raining from the sky. So much mist. Yeah, it's like. I was trying to think of that movie like not that long ago
the
too.
Reaping?
I was like, I remember watching.
I
The
remember watching that too,
yeah.
but not with you. I didn't know you yet.
You might have. When we watched it anyway. Maybe not when you watched it. I don't know when it came out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of it. I mean, we can leave with mentioning that we have a Hearthstone tournament going on Visnomatic right now that people should totally check out.
And Mason did the music.
Yeah.
Jazz hands. And it's really funny to watch.
It is pretty funny to watch. I watched yours and Chris's, which I think is the only one out right now.
Yeah. When
They'll
this
come out
comes
weekly?
out, no, it's coming out like all this. It's coming
Okay.
out like one after the other.
So it's sort of like what we did with the Valentine's Day podcast.
Kind. Yeah, I guess. I don't
Like
remember what we did.
continuous this whole week.
Yeah, because by the time that this podcast comes out, which I'll probably be getting it out tomorrow, the second match will be out.
Second match is between Dag and
Hunter.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
I was thinking Allie was next.
No.
Allie is
I
against
think
me.
she's the fourth one.
Okay. I think I was last, so.
Yeah, you and Twitches were the last.
Oh, well then, hers is the third one. Anyways.
Okay,
So-
I know we're going back to like Illuminati here, but I just saw like a post or whatever, and it was like for Facebook, and the guy was like towards something called the Illuminate, and they're like, "Fuck the Illuminate! You're the reason this world is up, you whatever." And Sam Illuminate's like, "Sam, we are not the Illuminati. We are Illuminate Fridays, a branded night that showcases top DJs and quality productions at a nightclub here in Atlanta." Oh, okay, sorry. I couldn't replug it. It's just like, we're not the Illuminati. Or are they?
Okay, so then that's kind of it. So, was there any questions I wanted to leave people with? I don't know. Would you
I don't
guys
think
think
there
of
was.
stuff? Anything? If you want to ask us questions or anything like that, you can contact us through Tumblr, YouTube, and Twitter. And you should check out Visnomatic and look at the Hearthstone tournament because it's cool. Gasp?
Oh,
Yeah.
nothing. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Just had to-
And we'll see you, hear you, no. We'll
We'll see you, hear you, eat you.
You'll hear, what? Eat you? I didn't say that. We will speak next time and you'll listen to us. And,
No, you'll stop listening to us.
I mean, you could, but that's a little bit rude. Just because I ate you doesn't mean you should stop listening.
I think if you eat somebody, they have, like... No
They
They have the right to
choice
stop
you.
listening.
I'm pretty sure that's just cannibalism altogether.
No, I'm
Bad.
saying, like, if you, like, shrunk somebody down and then, like, ate them, then they would just, like, hear you most
They
of the
would
time.
die in the acidity of your
Because it would, like,
stomach.
reverberate. I'm saying if they lived! I'm saying if it was, like, a cartoon and, you know, people could live in stomachs.
Wait, not Moby Dick, Pinocchio.
You and me, Kelsey, we're on the same page.
Except I
I'm
messed
just
up and said
insane.
Moby Dick by mistake.
And Moby Dick.
Oh my god.
But yes, with that, with Moby Dick, we will leave you and say good eve.
Goodbye.
Good eve.
Good morning, noon-ish, night. All those things.
Yep.
Whenever you're watching this, take one of those,
Yep.
put it at the end of this video, and you'll know.
Fart. Okay. I'm gonna stop.